What up, world? Welcome to T-Mail Little Dog Experience. Another show, another episode. And guess who we have with us? Little Dog. We found him again. And they could be missing, but we found him, you know what I'm saying? He happy to be with us. Well, today we got to dig into something else, you know what I'm saying? We got to dig into this whole Officer Tatum shit. But look, hold on. Little Dog, what's up? You got something to say to the people?
No, what's up? I'm back. I'm always here. Some niggas just want to keep the spotlight for themselves. That's about it. But I'm always here. I'm
Man,
here.
you sit in the room, look like you got a goddamn football players on the chalkboard. Look like you're an offensive coordinator, which you're not, but it's kind of
Yeah,
look like that.
yeah, that's the business back there. You know what I'm saying? You got to go over the X's and O's. You know what I'm saying? Because we always at war. Let's do it.
All right, that's what's up, man. Hey, man, but yeah, I wanted to dig into this Officer Tatum thing real quick and kind of what's going on in Mississippi. It's swarming the internet. It's got everybody's attention. Everybody kind of paying attention. And I'm just gonna kind of give you like an overall breakdown of what's going on. Well, some college students on 4th of July weekend went out to what is it, Horn Island? I guess it's called a Horn Island out there, and they all went together. And unfortunately, they all didn't come back. The black kid in the middle is now deceased. Rest in peace. And when they first came back, they just basically said he drowned and said, case closed. After further investigation, the parents want to know a little bit more information. Now, what do you mean? That's it. He drowned. That's it. A lot of things didn't add up. Clues wasn't adding up. It wasn't making any sense. And us online investigators started investigating too, asking questions and looking deeper into this. You know what I'm saying? They hired a lawyer, Benjamin Crump, one of the top lawyers in the country, to dig into this. And now, come to find out, it's a lot of shit that's not adding up. Man, it seemed like this kid may have been murdered, allegedly. Something happened on that boat, and he didn't drown. I don't think he drowned. And it's something suspicious going on. So everybody's trying to get to the bottom of it. They're trying to do autopsies and get the toxicology report and everything else. He had a big bruise on the back of his head, so it seemed like he got hurt or something. They keep saying that there was a girl named Katie he was last seen with, and there's a lot of allegations and stuff going on. And what made me digging this a little further, Officer Tatum, Race Baden Tatum was what they call him. He's from Fort Worth. You know what I'm saying? He's from DFW, went to Dunbar High School. So he kind of like rubs us the wrong way down here, man. He just races as they come. He races against his own people, make it so bad. This is the black guy I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? You ever heard of him, Little Dog?
So I never heard of them, but I've heard of the case. Like I ain't like reached into the case but like bits and pieces. I've heard they had to get a second autopsy report. They sent it over, but they didn't have his throat when they did the autopsy, so they couldn't. So the second person couldn't tell like where the water because he couldn't tell if he drowned. Like water in his lungs were missing.
There's so many strange things going on with this, and the way they tried to wrap it up real quick, and some of these people's family, I guess, got a little bit of money. The police who tried to close the case real quick. Shit just that shit just wasn't adding up. Now, Officer Tatum take his big behind down there and interview some of the kids involved in this, which I don't know why. He ain't no goddamn investigator. He really need to be getting in trouble with tampering with evidence. I don't know why the fuck he even involved. He digging in, talking about they told him this, they told him this. Why are they talking to you? Who are you? You ain't nobody. Why the fuck they talking to you? You know what I'm saying? They doing interviews with him like he's somebody. And he always find a way to blame black people. No matter, you remember that case about the lady who got killed? They threw the hot water on the police officer, or allegedly. You ever heard about that case?
No, threw the hot water on the police officer.
Yeah, what happened was she called the police. She called the police. Police showed up because I think she said he was an intruder or something. When the police came in with their guns out, I think she was mentally unstable. She's over there by the stove with hot water, or they say boiling hot water. But when she turned with the boiling water, they said she was. One of the police officers said she was trying to throw the water on him. He shot her in the head, killed her.
Oh, okay, yeah, I think I do remember that a little bit.
He ended up getting convicted on that. Well, Officer Tatum was like, yeah, she's guilty. She's guilty. Nah, nigga, she wasn't guilty. Nigga, you wrong as fuck. And you be race baiting. You all on the internet. Anytime you don't like black people for some reason, you just weird to me. And I hate that you from down here. Nigga,
from your neck of the woods, ain't he?
Man, he ain't from. I'm from Sacramento. I just live in Fort Worth.
Nigga, what?
He was on. Hey, California. Hey, anyway, man,
My first time.
he was on Don Lemon. He wasn't on Don Lemon. Don Lemon don't like it, but pull up this little video so we kind of go over who Tattum is. You got to hear from him to see what type of person he is.
Code is Don Lemon for 25% off.
Black people are right to be suspicious of a state that in 2005 found 215 black people and buried in a park.
You said what?
D.L. Hughley is sitting here talking about Officer Tattum, because Tattum had said some things. So I'm just trying to put y'all in where we're at right now. Go ahead and play.
Yeah. But I do remember this case. They just found that, I think it was last year, there was like a bunch of inmates went missing over the years, and they'd be like, "Yo, where are my people at?" And they'd be like, "They just found out last year that they've been buried in the cemetery behind the jail for like the last 6-7 years."
That's my point. There's so much shit, crooked shit going on in Mississippi. Shit, you got to double take and look at shit again. You can't let nobody just say, "Oh, case closed." Hell nah. Y'all known for doing crooked shit.
Yeah, one of my favorite movies, The Ghost of Mississippi. Go check it out with Whoopi Goldberg. It talks about a lot of this stuff.
Robert's grave, and nobody knew they were there. Black people are right to be suspicious of a state that just killed a 1-year-old boy and nobody's being brought to account about. Black people.
That was at Walmart. They said that ain't the first time that happened at the Walmart, but that happened like 2-3 weeks ago. You know about that case?
No, I don't know. I'm not familiar with that case.
Okay, they went in. The lady paid for her diapers, walked out. They said she stole her diapers. She was driving out the car. She was driving. The cop drove past, came back around and started shooting in the car and killed a 1-year-old in the back seat.
See, shit like that don't make no sense, man. It don't make no fucking sense.
People are right to be suspicious of a state that has been poisoning black people with the water since the 1960s. Black people didn't look for this fight. They want justice. All they want is accountability. And if it's those boys, it should be that. Nobody has a predetermined notion. I don't know what happened. But if you're saying that Al Sharpton and that Benjamin Crump are on one side, you're certainly on the other. You talk to them for 2 days and now all of a sudden you know if they're guilty. You know if they're innocent. You know that. Your name is, your moniker is Officer Tattum, not Detective Tattum. You didn't make your way to detective. You're an influencer who says what white people want you to say. And don't you find it interesting that they chose to speak to you? And they chose to speak to you for the same reason that you're a conservative, for the same reason Turning Point did, because you're safe. They know you're a black man who'll do what he's told. You're an unremarkable black man who they know they can count on to be obedient. They pick you for the same reason they pick dogs. What is very interesting to me is this is Nancy Grace.
I left to believe that he.
Now I'm gonna let Nancy Grace talk, but I do got a little. I used to watch Nancy Grace all the time. Like back in college, I used to watch Nancy Grace all the time. And like for 2 years straight, she talked about the Casey Anthony and Callie Anthony case, right?
Yeah.
She talked about it so long. Yeah. She talked about it so long. I moved back to Dallas, and I was like, damn, they ain't with the trial yet. I was like, damn, they ain't with the trial yet. Because that's her MO, talking about the babies and stuff like that, trying to get justice for the baby. But when Trayvon Martin came out, man, it took her forever and a day to talk about that case. They had to damn near force her way in to talk about that case.
I didn't know that.
I remember that. It was like months down the line before she started talking about Trayvon. It was like, oh yeah, the dude killed him, but it took her months to hop on board.
Goes out swimming all on his own, and the friend girl leaves, the mates from school leave, everybody just leaves him out in the water and he dies.
Now, Nancy Grace is a career prosecutor. She has tried 100 felony trials, 100, and not lost one. And she thinks that's something suspicious. But the social media influencer who failed at football and was a mediocre cop all of a sudden knows more than that. I don't know what happened. You don't know what happened. But I do know this. You said that a young woman with a pot of water acted so suspiciously that she should be shot by cops.
I think that this is justified, but it could have been avoided, but still justified. You can't throw boiling water on a police officer and not get shot.
But you don't think people that were on a boat with somebody in proximity to somebody and that person come that day acting so suspicious they should be questioned? That's who you are. Debate you for what? What you are is what the people before you are diamond and silk, you're Candace Owens, you're Stacey Dash, you're that. And your career will age like avocados because that's what they do. There'll be somebody else that replaces you. I've been around for 40 years doing what I do, and you still know my name. You know how I got to know yours? Somebody sent me a coon alert. They said, and you fit the bill. I don't know who you are, but I know what you are. I know what you do because I've seen people like you in my entire life. You can assail my career, but my career is longer than your life. You mentioned my name, and I have no idea who you are. But I do know this, that one day, when all of this is done, and it'll be after the next election cycle, when people are wondering who you are, when you go the way of the Larry Elders or the Sheriff Clarks or the Candace Owens or the Diamond and Silks or the Stacey Dashes or the Armstrong, like all of them, when you're there with them and you're wondering what happened, it's because you sold your soul for nothing.
Let me just say this, and I know people gonna clip this and get back, and I don't care. I really feel this way. I'm getting sick of black people. Right? I like the black people like me and others that are conservative, that's smart, but the rest of y'all, I'm sick of y'all. It's hard to even want to be around black people, to be honest.
I have never once, and I've had a.
Did you hear this nigga, man?
I mean, I heard him. Yeah, I heard him.
You sound like you sound like
I sound like I'm sick of you niggas. That's what I'm sick of, you niggas. Not playing around. But no, that like you don't ever want to be on the side of like Stacey Dash. She got arrested in Arizona, and we all know Stacey Dash from Clueless, been on her for like the last 20, 30 years. She wrote she was a white woman on her when she got arrested. She said, "I'm a white woman." I was like, "Huh?"
Oh shit, I didn't know she did that shit.
Yeah, she got arrested in Arizona. Bitch, you a Damon Dash cousin. What are you talking about?
No shit. See, the thing about Tatum is like in this whole case right here, he keeps on stressing that these boys are innocent. He keeps saying these boys. Nigga, you don't know them. You don't know these motherfuckers. All of a sudden you're saying they're innocent.
Now I have heard that, because like I said, and I would say I kind of made a conscious effort not to look into this because there's been so many. Like the baby just got killed in Mississippi. The guy was jogging last year in Georgia, and he looked at a new construction house, and all of a sudden they chased him down and shot him. I think Minnesota, something happened in Minnesota, I forgot. But it's just so much. But I do hear bits and pieces of it. Like the guys, they stories keep changing. Like they stories keep changing and stuff like that.
That's the thing. But see, it just lets you know that damn, before the internet and before motherfucking phones, this shit was out of control, man. They were getting.
Yeah, I saw a stat last year. It said every single week since like 2007, 2003, there's been a cop shooting of an unarmed black person. Like I would have had no idea if it wasn't for social media that it happened. Like damn, every week somewhere in America.
You're right. Every time I get on YouTube, I see something pop up on my screen showing something. They going overboard, all kind of. I mean, just handling them rough, man, for no reason, making up shit to arrest people and throw them down. I thought since all the shootings and the uproars and the fucking I guess the marches that it would calm down. Some of these motherfuckers don't give a fuck still.
No, why would you care if you gonna get off? Like, I mean, you like. Okay, the only person I really seen go to jail is that lady, I think Amber Geigerman or whatever, something like that, over in Dallas. But she like buzzing the dude's house, thinking it was her house. She said shot her, but she still only got like 5 years. I think they tried to get her out like this year, so she still only got 5 years. But the black guy, I think he was a Somalian or something like that. He was an officer up in Minnesota. Some white lady ran to the car trying to report a crime. He got scared, shot her. Man, he in jail. No answer.
We're almost done with this. Finish up D.L. Hughley real quick.
Disagreement with a lot of black people that I've had disagreement, but I've never once had to make a video explaining I don't hate black people.
I do not hate black people. I know that people who are new to my channel and you see people out there making these videos, it's comical to me because I don't understand how accountability leads to hate.
You said you can't teach me. You can't make me hate white people. You said that.
You want me to hate white people. I'm not doing it.
My question isn't making you hate white people. I don't want that at all. What I want to know is, who the fuck taught you to hate us?
That's it, man. You can stop from there.
Thank you, D.
Man, that's what I'm saying, man. He becoming so viral now. I damn near I can't take him serious. He got to be playing, bro. He has to be playing. This can't be serious. The way he acting, I mean, he has a history of this shit though. But this can't be real, bro.
Like you said, we don't know what's what with social media nowadays. Because like you remember, like the other day, Adrian Phillips said, "Yo, man, if you want to go viral, you got to be racist. Don't be real racist. Just be."
He did say that. He did say that.
Builder, like just get that race. Cause look at this. Have you ever heard of Chud the Builder?
Yeah, chimping around.
Yeah. He just got arrested for shooting a guy, but he going around saying shit.
He didn't just get arrested. That shit happened about a month ago. I've been keeping up with him too.
Yeah,
his ass still locked up. He couldn't even get bond. Yeah. So he thought it was real funny. Now his ass locked up.
Yeah, let me see if I can find some Officer Taylor.
He just was going around starting shit with people. That chimping around shit. Now you got your ass thrown in jail. Now you over there begging for mercy. Now you looking backwards while somebody chimping you in the back.
He replied. It said D. Officer Taylor replied 3 hours ago. D.L. Hughley just made a fatal mistake in the Nolan Wells case.
Man, this nigga. Look how many people. Look what he talk about.
Let's see what happened.
That their family, Nolan Wells' family, is serving his friends notices. I will tell you this: if and when we find out that somebody was involved or somebody knew about it, they should sue not only them, but they should sue Brandon Tatum too. This dude right here, the reason that they would speak to him as opposed to law enforcement is because he is a listening ear. He's a sympathetic ear.
I only interviewed 2. So are you saying, D.L. Hughley, out of your mouth, that they talk to me instead of talking to law enforcement? Is that your position? You better correct it. Because if not, if that's your position, you are lying, because they talk to law enforcement before they ever talk to me.
Shut up, Taylor.
Yeah, that ain't lying. That's just his
Nigga, you flew your ass down there for no reason. Nobody asked you to come down. He flew his ass down there to Mississippi to do his own investigation. And this nigga started interviewing people.
Yeah, well, he got 4 million subscribers, so he probably making money off the shit.
Look at his views. That's all they talk about. You slide down on the side. Look, every day, the Nolan Wells case. Every day. He finally put up something different the other day. But look, everything is Nolan Wells or black people this, black people that. And he got to be from down here.
Oh, did you see that they his sister? I saw that on TikTok. His sister made she like an audio engineer, so she like isolated like some background sounds, and in her opinion, they ain't got to confirm it, but in her opinion, it says, "Is he dead? Is he dead? Oh my gosh, you killed him," or something like that.
Yeah. I know everything about this case. Yeah, people keep breaking it down. I heard the audio. I could hear it too. I hear it myself, but I don't know if I'm hearing it because, you can train your brain to hear something after you keep playing it over and over again. It just says it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. This nigga talked to Stephen A. Smith. Oh, this nigga got big. Oh, he big.
Yeah, he already been big, nigga. Where you been, under a rock?
Yeah. Well, I don't listen to coons.
Well, the bottom line, I just wanted to bring him up, let you know what a coon look like, what a jigaboo look like, what a clown look like, what somebody who don't represent us look like. And I don't know why from here. So that's pretty wrap up in a nutshell. He's always going against anything the black culture is trying to unite about. He's always finding negative and everything. He's always finding a way to. He's actually finding a way to oppress us. He's actually one of the ones who said slavery was good. You know what I'm saying? No,
you got to show me the case on that. I don't think the nigga couldn't have said that. That's a little too damn far.
Type in Brandon Tatum. Slavery was good.
Brandon
Tatum. You can put a slavery comment.
Oh, better off in slavery. Okay, well, shit.
He gonna say it. That might be it right there.
Yeah, is it? I see it.
Play it. Yeah, play it real quick.
Many Americans are unaware that only about 6% of all Africans shipped across the Atlantic were taken in North America. The largest numbers went to Brazil, to the Caribbean.
And I want you guys to know this. It is distorted. They act like America was the beacon of the first slaves to ever exist, and that we had all the slaves that exist in the region, and we were the worst. That's not true. And everybody's complaining about America, which the North was free and the South was the only people that had slaves. And we complain about the entire United States of America, yet South America was dominated in the slave trade.
Many Americans are
That's not the one.
Many Americans are unaware.
He has a lot of different things. Like, he says some shocking information. You know what I'm saying? He out of control. But be on the lookout for people like this, man. This shit.
That's how you go viral. You gotta say some racist.
You want to go
shit.
viral, be racist, but if you walk across me being racist, I'm gonna pop you in your head. You know what I'm saying? So this T Mills, that's Little Dog. That's a wrap for today, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Just try to get you up to date on current events, baby.
All right,
All right,
sure
fool.
you
Have a good one.
subscribe. All right.
Subscribe. Peace.